What's going on, crime fighters? And like I said, tonight is going to be a long night full of reactions. But first, I told you all in the heat of the Batman vs Superman news, I would give you my input on all of it. What I feel about the film, what I feel about Ben Affleck. This is going to be a full, descriptive discussion. So I hope you are all ready to hear my piece, whether you like it or not. Here we go. So, in the midst of the new trailer that was, teaser that was released and the new teaser that was again leaked after, my thoughts still are the same. I am not, I repeat, not excited for this movie whatsoever, and it doesn't have to only do with Ben Affleck. It has to do with the overall production and the direction that they are going in. I feel like it's completely misguided, and I feel like it's all over the place. Why do you say this? Well, we'll get to that later. For right now, let's start about the obvious. Well, let's start with the obvious, I should say. Ben Affleck. From day one, I was not on board with this whatsoever. I feel like he's completely miscast. No matter how many people say differently or want to give him chances, just because he just made Gone Girl does not mean he is great for Batman. He was good in Gone Girl, yes, but he's not Batman. One, he does not carry the charisma, nor have the range to portray both the pain and the lifestyle of Bruce Wayne hidden for what we see in what he shows the persona in front of people and what happens behind the scenes. I don't think he's capable, at least they have not shown within his career, he is capable of expanding throughout that range. When he tries, he still is Ben Affleck. He doesn't have the charisma, he doesn't have the swagger to be Bruce Wayne, and like I said, he really has not portrayed anything in his films to convince me he's able to take on a burden or act as so he's taking on a burden such the one that Batman does and the trials and tribulations he went through in his life. I'm not convinced he can portray that convincingly on screen. I just don't see it because he hasn't shown it. He's a great director, yes. Producer, yes. Actor, no. And then Batman, don't get me started. He's nothing like or resembling a Batman. What, because he has an ass chin, he has a strong chin, he looks like Batman? No. No, sir. No, sir. You have to do a lot better than that to convince me. It's just not there. He's not capable to me, unless I see this movie and completely and just proven utterly wrong. He does not, and his track record does not show he's able or capable to pull this off. There's no way. 2. The story. The story is so convoluted and all over the place, and especially if this is the first to set out future films that connected leading into the Justice League, ass backwards. And that's what frustrates me. Because in this movie, in Dawn of Justice, Batman has been doing this for a very long time. In Warner Brothers' words, he is old, weary, and tired. Okay, so you mean to tell me by the time we get to Justice League, Batman damn near is gonna be on a cane, fucking rolling around in a wheelchair, punching people with a poker or something? That's stupid. You're basing this on the Dark Knight Returns graphic novel. Okay, you do that, but the Dark Knight Returns takes place after the Justice League has already been dispatched by Superman and the government. When Batman's older, and this storyline takes place after the Justice League, but you want to start this storyline before the Justice League and go into the Justice League. That doesn't make sense to me, my friends, and that is very just dumb. That's stupid, and you just completely shot yourself in the foot. That logically makes no sense, but yet, for some reason, people are on board. That's their business, but I prefer looking at it from a logical standpoint. You don't twist and turn the stories. Something like that the storyline that's that crucial, you don't do. Because now it's, I don't know, it's completely warped and just unnecessary. 3, the overall casting. So, don't get me started on that human twig called Gal Gadot for Wonder Woman. Yeah, I don't think I need to say any more about that now, do I? Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. Not with it. His range as far as acting isn't that broad either. Anything he's in, I still see Jesse Eisenberg. In his voiceover in the leaked trailer, all I heard was Jesse Eisenberg. I don't read menacing. The picture that was released did not help the case at all. I just saw Jesse Eisenberg bald. He doesn't portray evil in every film he's been in. The most range that he has was The Double. And even then, he was still Jesse Eisenberg with shades. That's it. He's a quirky guy. Like, Lex Luthor isn't quirky. No matter how menacing Jesse Eisenberg tries to be, he's still going to be quirky. And it's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb to me. I'm sorry. And let's see. What else? Well, that's it as far as that. As far as the casting, because all that shit is dumb. I like Jeremy Irons as Alfred. He's cool. Jason Momoa as Aquaman. Badass. That's bad about a Batman and Superman movie when the best thing about this damn movie is Aquaman. That's saying a lot, and that's not good. So, now to the director, Mr. Snyder. This man has not had a good movie since 300. Visually, he's an amazing director. Visually, yes. Visually, this movie would be amazing. No doubt. But his inability to tell a story in a film sucks beyond belief. Unless there's somebody who is much better at it, involved, that has some type of creative say or control, if you leave it all in the hands of Zack Snyder, it is shit. Watchmen, shit. Not original. Play-by-play of the novel. Man of Steel, shit. Visually, awesome. Boring. Plot hole central. Too many flashbacks. Uninspiring. Drowning the character in emo emotions. It was a lot. That damn Owls movie. Okay, Sucker Punch, really? I mean, guy. 300 was his mark in his end. That was it. And there's no hope for this because now that Christopher Nolan, yeah, he's producing, but he's not so much heavily in the say. Yeah. No, it's all his hand now, and I don't have faith in that whatsoever. Because again, like everybody else I mentioned in this movie, their track record has not proven me otherwise. So, am I going to see it? Yeah, I'll see it. It's never been done before. Of course I'm going to see it. I'm a Batman fan I have to support regardless. Am I excited for it? No. I will say, if they're sticking so true to a graphic novel, when it comes time for that fight, and if Batman does not win that fight, like he does in the comics, if he does not end it with that incredibly iconic sentence, we all know what it is, my hands at your throat, the one man who beat you, all of that, we know, I will walk the fuck out because I will call bullshit. Complete and utter bullshit. So, being said, well, that being said, I should say, let me know what you guys think. That's basically everything in a nutshell for me because I want to make this video too long. But like I said, if we want to go further in discussion, like I said, leave me a few questions or we can talk about it in the comments below. Let's start a whole thing about it. I'm anxious. This is a topic I'm very passionate about. But like I said, I'm not excited for this film. Unless something completely blows my mind, I'm not. Nor am I excited for Ben Affleck. The most excited thing I'm happy to see is Aquaman because he looks badass. That's it. So guys, let me know what you think. Let's continue our journey to 1,000. And remember, #YouFilm. And until the next video, good sirs and ladies, this is the night live from the Batcave. And I'll see y'all later.